UK energy supplier National Grid used its half-year results to say that it is confident it would be able to address issues raised in a letter from New York Governor Andrew Cuomo earlier this week. The company is facing the risk of losing its license to operate its gas franchise in New York City and Long Island, with Cuomo having said this month that it had failed to provide adequate and reliable service. Read more. Ofgem says it will cut National Grid's Hinkley Point C funding by £80 million. The figure's underlying profit before tax for the year to date fell 4% to £785 million, from £816 million in 2018, but was above the £748 million that analysts had expected. Earnings per share rose 2% to 20p. National Grid reported that capital investment had risen by £2.7 billion, driven by an increase in U.S. expenditure and the acquisition of Geronimo, a U.S. clean energy provider. The Warwick-headquartered firm also announced proceeds of nearly £2 billion from the sale of its 39% stake in the Cadent Gas Networks. Why it's interesting: the FTSE 100 company, which runs Britain's energy systems, has had a tricky year, with problems in New York compounded by an investigation over widespread outages in the UK over the summer. The blackout, which was caused by a lightning strike in August, left more than 1 million customers, including homes, businesses, a hospital and Newcastle Airport, without power. The company said it would continue to work closely with Ofgem and BASE in their investigations, adding, "We do not underestimate the disruption and inconvenience this caused." National Grid also announced that it had set a new target of reaching net zero emissions by 2050, up from its current target of 80%. Read more. Premier Oil shares jump as it predicts higher annual production. National Grid said the objective will be supported by other work such as further energy efficiency programs and renewable natural gas programs. What National Grid said: Chief Executive John Pettigrew said, "In the first half of this year we have delivered solid financial performance and continued to deliver strong organic growth at the top end of the 5 to 7% range. We also made good progress on our strategic priorities, including agreeing a multi-year forward rate case in Massachusetts Electric, submitting our draft business plans for RIIO-2 in the UK, and completed our acquisition of Geronimo. In the second half, we are progressing our priorities across the group, including addressing the gas supply constraint in downstate New York." Main image credit, Getty. For more on this story, visit the news article link.